As you all know, I'm busy trying to increase the number of steps that I take every day. And I realized that with going for the CAT scan today, I probably was going to not have as many steps as usual. And the fact it's about to rain heavily by the look of it, I probably won't be going out for a walk. So I just wanted to let you know I was busy collecting my groceries, and there were a couple of things that, I order my groceries online and then go and collect them, and there were a couple of things that were missing because they didn't have them. Now I have a choice, do without them for the week or buy them. And so what I decided was, because I needed the extra steps today, I actually picked up my groceries, went and parked the car, went into the grocery store and got a few extra things that were missing. There were just 2 things, but of course I bought more than that, which is why I order my groceries online. But the interesting thing is I added 400 steps to my total for the day, and that is the whole point that I want to make sure you all understand. Keeping track of your number of steps is a really good thing, and if you've got the ability to do so, it's really, really worthwhile. And also to keep asking yourself, how can I increase the number of steps without, necessarily going outside. I try to get out for a good walk at least 3 times a week because of the fresh air. But the fact that I don't go out doesn't mean that I can't get these steps in. I can get the steps in. I just need to work hard at it. And part of the way to do that is actually say, okay, fine, take the number of steps that you want to do a day and then divide them by, say, 12 hours of the day. And then that tells you, how many steps an hour you're working towards. So if you do that, it'll help you keep track of, well, I'm a little bit behind now, so I need to get some extra steps in. And if you remember, 1 step at a time, that's everything that we're doing this year is about improving our emotional intelligence and also just taking 1 step at a time towards our goals. Now, I want to tell you a really nice story here. I've had one corner of my bedroom that has been my, if it needs shredding or sorting, if it's papers, oh boy, was I a collector of paper. If it's papers and it needs sorting and shredding or, just putting away, this is the corner. And I had boxes of the stuff, I don't mind telling you. And the interesting thing is that I am within sight of clearing the whole lot. This week should do it. And really, it's been just a little bit of discipline. I actually start each morning, before I even leave it's in my bedroom. Before I leave my bedroom, I just go, okay, just 10 minutes. The 10-minute task thing that we've always talked about. And I find once I start, you're in the groove, you're sort of in the thing. And what I do is I put different boxes out, and if I know I've got to put it away and it's in a different room, if it's got to be put away and it's in the bedroom, obviously I put it away immediately. But if it's got to be put away and in a different room, then it goes into this box or it gets shredded. It's quite simple. And I think I've done 2 bags worth this week alone, but I really put in a push this week because I wanted to get it done. I'm left with maybe 1 box, I think. And most of that has to do with, you remember my days of helping young people. Well, it's all leftover materials from there and stuff like that I want to, it's got people's names and addresses on it and stuff, and I want to get rid of it, but I need to shred it because it's private information. So I'm really pleased with myself for that. Gave myself a brownie point, and I have really good numbers this week. I'll talk about those when I update on Saturday, but it's all going in the right direction, I hope. So it's been a good afternoon. As you can probably tell, it's beginning to get dark, starting to, and I realized that emotionally it's been a bigger day than I probably gave myself credit for, but I did it. And not only that, but I also turned it into a productive day because I went and got the groceries. And I turned that into a productive day because I took the extra steps, because I could. So, whatever your goal is, just keep doing one little step at a time. You'll be amazed how quickly it adds up. I had originally said, and as I said, I'll update on Saturday, but I had originally said, for example, that with my walking, that I wanted to average half a mile a day. And that I wanted to get to a place called Abbotsford by Valentine's Day. Well, I'm long past Abbotsford, and I could be 30 miles on from there by Valentine's Day if I keep doing what I'm doing. So the point that I make here is that I really didn't overset the goal. I said half a mile a day sort of thing, but now I get the fun of knowing, okay, I'm ahead of the goal, but I wanted to make it a small goal that I knew I would achieve fairly easily, so that I could get ahead of the game in case something happens that stops me for a couple of days or something. And so from that perspective, think about that when you're setting goals, all right? Set them enough to challenge you. Obviously, walking for me is a challenge. Getting the numbers in is a challenge, but also make it so that you have the fun of achievement, because if you don't have the fun of achievement, you probably won't do it. All right, everybody. So hope that's been helpful for you. This is DearMamaSal saying, remember to look after one another, but like myself today, remember to look after yourself. Bye-bye for now.